And welcome to the MANvFAT Wales YouTube channel. That was probably the shortest amount of time in between recording the 60 seconds and the main video that I've ever done. We're fresh off that. They're a couple of days. But I'm still joined by Mr. Adrien Greenslade, he of Sexy Pirates fame, sporting the kit, which is one of my favourite kits, if not the top tier kit from this season.
Hats off to Chris Taylor, he sorted all this. So.
Is this all his work?
Yeah, his work, Taylor Skin, Brother's Tattoo Shop.
I don't like it anymore. Hey, we wanted to bring you in to have a chat about your journey so far. I think, if I'm right, this was your first season with us, or were you here in season 3?
I was here last season. I joined partway through the season. This has been my first full season.
And how's it gone?
Yeah, really good. So my first game might have been February-ish time. It was cold, it was bleak, it was wet. There were no subs, and I hadn't played football in a long time, and I was blowing within about 5 minutes.
That's the story, isn't it? What made you come back in week 2?
I asked myself that same. I was a bit unsure because I just realised how bad my fitness was compared to when I used to play football some years ago. But I thought I'd give it another go. There was a bit of banter on the group, which helped. And yeah, so I just thought I'd give it another go. And then week after week, you notice your fitness getting better. You notice you can go longer without saying like I need to be subbed there. So you notice that more. The boys are really supportive as well. So they're always like, oh, how's the weight loss going? And kind of midweek. Or if you're Chris Taylor, right on a Friday just before you're about to weigh in. Puts the pressure on. But yeah, so the boys are really supportive and stuff, which has been really good.
And what was it that brought you along in the first place? Was there like a golden seed moment where you thought, right, we need to do something here?
Yeah, so a few years back I went in a great place and put on a bit of weight, and I've always struggled to get that extra stone or 2 off. And I've tried all different diets and stuff, and I've really struggled with it. Obviously lockdown was not the best time, gyms being closed and takeaways being open. So
they did dirty now, didn't
they? Yeah. So I thought I'd give this a go. Yeah, and my goal, I guess, is to lose maybe a stone or 2.
Stone or 2 more, or a stone or 2 altogether?
A stone or 2 altogether.
Okay.
I'm just off my 5%. I was hoping I was going to get that this week, but it didn't happen. So I'm just off my 5%. That was my goal, really, my 5%.
Bro.
And then I think I'm going to see how I am from there. Maybe if I lose a bit more, I lose a bit more. But yeah, that was my goal, stone /5%, I guess.
So goals was my next question, and 5% is a brilliant one to have, right?
Yeah.
I think we can look. We talk about 5% really regularly here, and they're achieved quite often, but that doesn't mean that they're easy to achieve. In fact, it's the total opposite.
Yeah.
And if you think when you joined, you were made up of 20 lots of that 5%, and when one of those is gone, that's pretty gargantuan, right? That's like a huge amount of you that you're now not carrying.
Yeah.
And you're taking that into the new team, the 12-team league. What's a little bit more after that? Have you got 10% in the rear view what's the word I'm looking for? In the sat nav, or is it just really see how far you can get close to it?
I think I'd like to definitely go for the 5, and I thought I'll see how I am from there. I think I might want to go for 10 then. When I was probably in quite good fitness levels and going to the gym regularly and doing weights and stuff, I was around that level if I lose the 5%. It's been quite hard though, because if you go to the gym and do weights, you can put on a bit of weight and you think that's a bit of muscle, but you can also put on fat, and it can get quite hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think that's a good look in the mirror sometimes. And being honest with yourself. So I kind of want to definitely lose that 5%, and then somewhere between 5 and 10. I think I'll just have to play that one by ear, but definitely the 5.
Sure.
Hopefully to see where we are with a 10.
What colour are you in the new season?
Blues.
Blues, lovely. Which blue?
Paris Spam, Jaman.
We've got 2 blues though. Actually, I haven't shaken off over them all in.
No, they're coming with.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I could have done you better there. Adrien, last question. I finished with everybody with this question. If you were given some advice to a fictional man who was thinking about joining MANvFAT, but he wasn't quite sure, what would you say to him?
Yeah, definitely. It's more of a community, I would say. There's people that play. You could come down here and probably play in some kind of game every day of the week.
Thursdays I feel like is the black spot, but other than that, you could
yeah. So, but I think if you messaged on the group and said, "Look, does anyone fancy a kick around?" You'd have enough for a five-a-side, I reckon. So I think anyone who's unsure, I'd say, look, just give it a go. It's more of a community. Everyone's really welcoming, really friendly. I feel I've made a lot of new friends here, which is nice to have a hobby outside of work and your normal stuff.
Of course.
So I'd say definitely give it a go. It works. Seen some of the guys lose 10-15% and they've been doing really well. But it's good for fitness, it's good for socialising. Everyone's really supportive and nice, so yeah, I'd just say definitely give it a go.
You're looking really well for it.
Oh, cheers.
Really, really well done. I promised you I wouldn't make a short joke, and I'm not going to. But that video's all done, short and sweet.
Okay.
Thank you very much indeed for your time, and we'll see you on the next one.
Alright, nice one, mate. Cool, cheers.